Welcome, guys, to episode 3 of the pod.
We kind of messed up our schedule, but we both had a lot of things going on, but we're back.
Yeah, you were supposed to upload this past Saturday, but a lot of things going on, graduations, work coming up, and things got sidetracked and got a lot busy.
Yeah.
But now we're back, and now we're here entertaining you guys on your guys' screen.
What was the topic again? I know that I chose the topic this time, but I forgot how. Oh, I think is it considered beef when someone decides to randomly separate themselves from individuals?
I think it's individuals or everybody. Let me see. They're written down here somewhere. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties right now. Had a lot on our plates this past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But now you guys have our full attention, and we're gonna give you guys everything.
Hopefully we'll be able to get back on like regular routine.
Yeah, we're gonna come back regular routine. So while we try to get this, I think we're talking about off camera right now. Let me know if you guys get the stupid Labubu trend, those little animal doll things, whatever like that. If you guys have any or are into it, because I don't see it. I don't see the value in it.
I was telling him that I feel like it's just that type of like trend that like kind of like the Stanley Cups. Like it's just a form to prove like status or to prove that you got it like that, and yeah, because there's nothing really special to them. Like it's just like a key charm.
Yeah, it's literally. I feel like it's like she was saying. It's just a trend. It's a fad. It's gonna be here for a couple of months, maybe a year, and at that, this falls off a cliff.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I don't know. We're probably like gonna get off topic right now, but I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like it's like the crumble cookies. Crumble cookies are disgusting. They're nasty. They are nasty.
No, I don't agree with you. They're so good. They're
I feel like it's. I feel like they're. Huh? What?
You don't like them?
No, they're very, very sweet. Like that's all I taste when I bite into it. It's just nothing but sugar.
It's so good though. Like the flavors are so good.
I feel like the sweetness kind of like overpowers like flavor that it states that it's supposed to taste like.
No, the sweetness makes it the best. Give me all that sugar. Give me the diabetes.
What's it called? Courtney's collab with them.
Those are the best. Except hers. Hers was horrible.
What's it called? The kids' faces, like their reactions. Literally so weak. Like even their faces. And kids don't lie. Kids are very like.
Kids are honest.
Very direct.
A lot of controversy I saw with that is like, why would they collab with that? Even everybody knows they're not even gonna eat it themselves because they're like healthy, fit, everything like that. They're not gonna eat it, so why collab with them?
Yeah. What's it called? Everyone was like, I want to see Courtney try her own. I want to see Courtney try her own. Collab with them because ain't no way. And the faces of all the kids, yeah.
The best one was Kylie's. I'm a big fan of her. That's why I think she had the best one.
I'm so weak.
Honestly, I like crumble cookie. I've always liked it. It's good. I just wish we had it like in our town. Literally had to go 20 minutes just to get it.
Oh yeah, they have it in Visalia.
Tulare.
Oh, Tulare has it too?
Yeah.
What? Where?
It's right by the Super Target.
Oh.
It's like a little like small corner one.
I did not know that. I knew there was one in Visalia.
There's one of... There two? No, one in Visalia. Yeah, one in Visalia and then one in Tulare.
Yeah, the one in Visalia, it's like, it's on Moon. Yeah.
It's like right when you enter Visalia, it's like right there.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Which one? Okay, I'll give it another try. Which one should I try?
Depends what you like. Let me see. What are the flavors for this week? I know my cousin, she loves it. She dies by crumble cookie. So there's one that's tres leches, confetti cake, semi-sweet, chocolate crumble cookie Oreo, banana cream pie, chocolate Reese's, and then lemon cheesecake.
I'll probably try the lemon one because I feel like because it's lemon, it shouldn't be that sweet. And I do like lemon. Like I like lemon cake. I love the lemon loaves from Starbucks.
The confetti cake was good, honestly.
All right.
So trying to get back on track, I found the topic. Is it beef when somebody randomly separates themselves from everyone?
Random. Okay, so you know what? You go first. You go first on this. I want to know what you think about it, or like what you have to say.
To me, I really don't think it's beef. I just feel like not like everybody, like separate yourself from everybody. I just feel like certain people out of your life, like who aren't like necessary in your life, or like just like you don't see value in them, or like they're just there and they're just there. I just feel like
have you ever personally like just randomly separated yourself from somebody that like you used to talk to on a daily or like religiously, be involved with?
I did, yeah. I had a best friend like that. We talked a lot. Then years went on. We just talked less and less, but I thought we were still cool. But every time I try to call them, text them, or anything like that, it'd be like days, weeks. Someone hit me back, so I'm like, I'm just done. Like, I'm tired of always trying to start a conversation, and then that's just like talking to a wall. So,
yeah.
In that sense, I don't feel it's bad for like, if you don't want to be cool, you don't want to talk, I'm done trying to be the nice guy, trying to start a conversation, try to keep friendship going. You obviously don't want, so I just unadded them on everything. I have no beef towards them, wish them the best, but I just feel like there was no point trying to keep going. They didn't want to keep going.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like when it comes to me, like why I separated myself from a couple of individuals randomly, like with no explanation or whatever. I know that some people would like some closure, but it's like because if you know me, like you know that I'm a ride or die.
Yeah.
I will stick by your like till we're both no longer on. Like my loyalty is very much there. I am like very, very loyal. And if I separate myself from you randomly, it's definitely because there was a reason. There was a reason. You either did something or you said something, or just like the way, because where I'm wanting to go like in life, as far as like mindset and stuff like that, I'm wanting to basically stay away from people that spend their time gossiping about others and like trying to talk bad about others, especially like when they're not in your presence. Like all you have to say about them is like nothing but bad things about them, and you're constantly bringing them up and they're not even like there. Like why are you continuously talking about, like, how about we talk about like goals or like things that like we did, like, oh, I went to I don't know, something that's like positive, not like negative or like gossiping.
Yeah.
It just becomes very like irritating when every single time you see that person or every single time you message that person, like that's all they have to say is just updating you on like things, people's struggles, and like it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and like struggles in a way that you're making fun of them or like trying to like justify the reason why they're going through those struggles. And it's like you don't know people's lives, like you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. All you see is like what they allow you to see. And if you see that they're struggling, like instead of making fun of it, like try to give them like sympathy, like because Lord forbid you end up on that end and like people people end up treating you and talking about you like how you were talking and treating these individuals that were going through those struggles.
Yeah.
And yeah, like if I separate myself from you, it's definitely for a reason, because I'm not just gonna, just up and leave for nothing. And it's definitely not beef. And I feel like, because I feel like everybody knows me, like, and like I'm very outspoken. Like, it's never beef. Like, I have absolutely no issue addressing things. So yeah, like if it was beef, you would definitely know, because I would be voicing myself. I would be talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to take you through a perspective, like on my end. So I had a couple friends that like I work with, everything like that. Like we used to be cool and everything like that, and just sometimes we'd be different departments. We wouldn't see each other a lot, but we had each other on social media. And one day I randomly just kind of added him. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like I kind of felt a certain way at first. So I'm like, you know what? Like maybe something I posted they didn't like, or like we just don't talk a lot and everything. Like we'll see each other enough, or just like talking up, keep in touch enough. So I was kind of like sideways at first. I'm like, you know what? Kind of makes sense. I don't see them a lot anymore. We don't talk that much. So I was like, okay, that added me. It's not beef. It's just like, we're not as close as we used to be when I was working there mostly full time.
Yeah. And I know, like, we can use you and I as an example too. Like, I know that there was a point in like our friendship when like we were no longer following each other on social media and stuff. But I know that I didn't give a reason, and the reason being was because you were still like, it was like a whole ex thing, like, and obviously, like, I'm not gonna be that person to like make you choose sides. That like, he's a male and you're a male and you guys were friends and like stuff like that, and it really, like, it made sense, for you to be friends with him and stuff like that. And I'm not that type that's gonna make you choose. Like, I'll just because I know the feeling, like having to be stuck in the middle and between like two different people, and don't like putting people like under stress or like feel pressured or like feel some type of way. So I just end up, it is what it is. Like, I know that, like, he's my friend and stuff, and like I really, he was a good friend, like you were a good friend and stuff like that, but I was like, I'm not gonna make him feel like awkward or like make him feel like he has to choose, so I'll just like remove him, and it is what it is, and it's no beef. Like, we didn't end things like we had an argument and like I removed you off social media type of thing. Like, it was just separated, and that's it.
So they took a break and everything like that. That's basically it. Yeah. Like, at first I was trying to keep the peace between both you guys, but honestly got exhausting as hell. I tried to like please one or the other. I was like, fuck, I can't do this.
Yeah. And then too, like, and I knew him, like I knew that he would like, because I've been in a situation like that where like somebody tries to like take your kindness for weakness, and they try to like walk all over you, and they try to like control you. Yeah. And I knew he was that type that like would try to like control and like, like take your phone and like communicate with people through your stuff, trying to like make it seem like it's you, but it's really him. And so I didn't want him to be doing that. And I know that like that can be annoying, like, oh, just give me my phone, type thing. So I didn't want to put you in a situation like that.
Yeah. No, I got that. I was like, yeah, it was just, I was trying to keep the peace because I really had a lot of care for both of you guys. We both all of us came up together through high school, been through so much, all the years, friendship, everything, and then for it to just go out the window like that, I was like, fuck, I want to try to keep the peace between the three of us. So I was like, fuck, I can't do it alone. So
yeah,
I was like, fuck, like, I always thought, like, I wonder what you're up to, how she's doing. Like, I would hear from third parties stories about you, but I'm like, nah, I can't believe it. Honestly, I gotta hear from her.
Yeah, a lot of people, and that's another thing too. Like, that's another reason why I separate myself from people, because that's how they are. Like, they'll be talking about others, and I'm just like, no, like, I don't believe that. Like, I don't think that that's true. And because it's happened to me, like, I put myself in those people's shoes. Like, I know what it's like for people to, capitalize on the fact that, like, oh, I've been friends with her for like years, so anything that I decide to say out of, hatred because she just randomly stopped talking to me. So as a form of punishment, I'm going to be saying this and that about her to people, and they're going to believe me because I was friends with her for years, or like family, like I'm going to take advantage of the role that I play in her life, or that I played in her life, and I'm going to milk it, and I'm going to create like all these different narratives about her, and I'm going to be like, oh, and that's why, and I'm going to take advantage of the fact that that's why she removed me off social media, and that's why we don't talk, type of thing. So yeah, that's another reason why I separated myself from a lot of people, because that like I've heard things about others, and like that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff being thrown around, accusations, false narratives, everything like that.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how older we get, the more childish seems like we still say the same about saying stuff about like people like we're in high school and stuff like that. Like we're all grown ups now. They're doing
Yeah, we're all
something you don't agree with, you don't like. Let them live their life. It's their life.
yeah, like we're literally almost 30. Like leave that high school stuff.
I got
Like
yes.
leave that high in freaking high school. Like we graduated in 2015. We're in 2020.
10 years.
Yeah.
I get mocked at work, getting called unk by a bunch of youngsters, and they call me more fucking unk now. Shit.
Yeah, like, but yeah, that's the reason why I separated myself from a lot of people, because you genuinely have to be careful about who you call like a friend or like stuff like that, because whenever whenever you decide that you want to grow in life and they're not ready to grow in life, they're gonna feel much like they're gonna feel targeted. They're gonna feel like you're trying to like kind of like trying to make them feel some type of way, or to like make it seem like you think that you're better than them because you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to mature, and they're not ready for that yet. So they're gonna feel like you're assuming, or you're judging them, or you're trying to make it seem like you're better than them, and that's not the case. Like some people, like the people that think like that are, the reason why you should separate yourself from them, because they're just gonna continue trying to drag you into this negative ways, negative way of thinking, trying to bring you and involve you in drama without you even wanting to be involved in any of that. um and yeah, it's not that I'm better than anybody. It's just that I want to stay away from people that reminds me of my own family. Like I'm not with the gossiping. I'm not with the making fun of people's struggles. Like I've struggled. I've had plenty of struggles, and I don't appreciate it when people try and make fun of others and their struggles. Like, and if you notice that they're struggling, like, and you either stay quiet about it or try and help them. Like don't make fun of them. Like and help can come in many forms. Like you can be there to talk to them. Like people that are going through struggles generally need like not like a shoulder to cry on, but like somebody to vent to, like somebody that like can at least like provide a listening ear.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like help doesn't necessarily mean that like, oh, you have to take away their struggles. You have to make sure that they're like, you have to do something so that they're not struggling anymore. Like no, people can make their way out of their own struggles. It's just you shouldn't be making fun of their struggles. You shouldn't be, if you have nothing nice to say, literally don't say it at all.
Yeah. I just feel too like some people who say stuff like that or making fun of people's struggles, they have struggles themselves, but they don't want to bring it up and they don't want to talk about themselves.
Yeah, I feel like it's a way of like testing to see like, oh, if I were to talk about my struggles, like how would they take it? How would they perceive me? How would they talk about me? So they try to, use people as like an example and like be talking about their struggles.
Yeah, I feel too like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one to like, I hear gossip sometimes. I'll say gossip about stuff, and then I'll hear stuff about me. So it's a two-way street. It depends how you take it and like what you want said about you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's been stuff said about me, stuff about other people I know, stuff like that. But for me, it goes one ear out the other. I know who I am. I know what I do. I know what I stand and believe for.
Yeah. Same thing for me. Like, once I stop talking to people, they always want to be like, oh, really? Like, you want to stop talking to me? You want to remove me off social media? All right, well, look at what I'm going to do. And then they start creating so many freaking lies about me. Crazy lies. Like, I've heard crazy things about myself. And it's like, damn, like, that's like basically I it. Like, that's the reason why, like, I knew, like, something told me to just separate myself from them. Because if they're doing that to others, like, what are they saying about me behind my back? And then once I separate myself from them, then I get the answer. Like, that's what they were saying about me behind my back. That's how they were thinking about me.
It's just crazy. It's like, come on, like we're grown ups. Why do you care? If this person likes that, or they have a different opinion of you. Like, fuck, we're grown. Like, it doesn't matter. They don't have to agree with everything you agree with.
I feel like it stems down to how they feel or how they felt at home, like all their life. Like, they feel like, okay, well, I didn't feel included in my family growing up or whatever the case may be. So now that I'm an adult, I can do what I want in order to feel included, in order to feel powerful. So I'm gonna start talking how I want to talk, and I'm gonna make people feel beneath me, so that way, like, I can validate myself and I can feel my ego, because whenever I was little, I couldn't do that. But now that I'm grown, I can make myself feel better about myself and make others feel beneath me. Like, I can switch the role.
Yeah, I feel on that part. Yeah, I just feel for them too. They're probably like struggling inside too, crying for help inside, but on the outside, they don't want to show it. They don't want to show weakness.
Yeah, so they try to show, like, that, like, oh, by talking badly about others, it's going to make people think that, like, I feel highly about myself. But it's like, if you actually take a step back and look at it, that's actually not the case. Like, people that down talk on others are actually very much insecure.
Yeah.
They do not themselves, because a person that genuinely themselves is never going to sit there and waste their time talking badly about others. Like, you love yourself so much that you're basically focused on yourself, you're focused on your goals, you're focused on how to become a better version of you, you're focused on trying to help people feel the way that you feel about yourself. Like, you feel good about yourself, so you want to do your best to make others feel good about themselves.
Yeah. And two, I want to talk about how graduation is coming up. A lot of people are graduating college and high school. For those who have plans, who don't want to go to college or going to college, it doesn't matter if your friends are like, oh, you're gonna go to college, you're not gonna be successful, you're gonna be this and that. College isn't the only way to make money nowadays. You can literally make money in every single way. So if you have friends or family saying, oh, you're not gonna be anything if you're not going to college, don't listen to them. You can take their what they're saying, but you can follow your heart, what you want to do. Like, it's your life, your road, it's your journey, and you do gotta do what makes you happy.
Yeah, it's those people are definitely stuck, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with believing and, whatever, that, education is the key to success.
Yeah.
But I feel like with newer times, with current times, there's a lot more different resources, a lot more different ways, a lot more different opportunities to make the same amount that you would make if you were going to school.
Yeah.
If you had a degree, or sometimes even more. Like, you end up making even more money versus how much money you would make if you went to get your degree in whatever it is that you were thinking of, getting your degree in. And I feel like because of that reason, there's a lot of people that are very hateful, because they're like, are you kidding me? Like, I spent this much money on student loans, and I'm this much money in debt in student loans, and they're making way more than me, and they didn't go to school, they didn't get they are not in the same situation as me, and they're making money. Like, are you kidding me? And so that hatred stems into trying to make people feel low and feel bad about themselves, and make them feel like they're not educated and, like, all this stuff. So it's just it's just them projecting their insecurities. There, it's just anger. It's anger that they didn't have the courage to follow that, in that direction.
Yeah.
They wanted to stick with like what is, you know, instilled in our minds, like, oh, you have to, right after high school you got to go to college and you got to do this and you got to do that, 6 year education and like all this stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like that's an old way of thinking. As years go by, more and more opportunities are becoming available, and different ways of creating and paving a way for yourself are available and are able for you to take. And if you decide that you don't want to go to college right after high school, don't feel like you're a failure. Like, you know,
Yeah, you just if you want to go to college, nothing wrong with that. I went, I had fun, I had a great time, got my education, anything like that. It was fun, I enjoyed it. But I just feel like I have a lot of family who didn't go, and they're doing really good for themselves. They're making a
mm,
lot of money, they're having fun, enjoying life, have families. So I never see a point like putting someone down who doesn't want to go to college, who doesn't follow the same path you do. Everybody's life is different.
yeah, everybody's life is different. Some people, some people after high school, they play a role in their family where like they are the ones that are the like people that take care of kids in the
Yeah,
household, or like they don't have that opportunity to go to college or go to a university and move from the town that they're in, because they have to be there for their family. Like, you don't know roles these people play in their family, or what type of things that they have, what type of responsibilities that they have behind closed doors outside of high school, that they have to be there and maintain that. And that's, that can be a reason why they don't further their education after high school. Or, some people can't afford to go to basically further their education. Some people are not put in a position where they're able to take out student loans and stuff like that. And they're like, there's reasons why people don't further their education after high school. And it doesn't mean that they're illiterate. It doesn't mean that they're, uneducated, or like that they, whatever the case may be.
yeah,
It doesn't mean that. It just means that you don't know what their life is like. You don't know what they have going for themselves. You don't know what type of responsibilities they have.
yeah,
And if they decide to, make their money a different way, that doesn't make you, and you decide to go to college and further your education, that doesn't make you better than them.
yeah,
Or, like I said, there's different opportunities to make a living.
yeah.
Um, and just because people decide that they don't want to further their education after high school doesn't mean that they're illiterate. And, if you have your bachelor's, if you have your master's, if you have your doctorates, like, that's very good. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of courage to do that. And going to school and all the midterms, finals and stuff like that, it's very stressful. And, you know, nobody is down talking on that. Nobody is trying to
We're not putting
make,
anything like that, no.
yeah, like that's still good.
That's
Still
really
like
impressive.
accomplishment, but don't try to make people feel low and beneath you because they are not going in the same path that you want to.
Yeah, and like a big shout out to the women or the single fathers, single parents who are out there going to education, like raising kids and going to school. That's a big accomplishment. That's a big round of applause for them who keep going.
Yeah, literally. You guys are, not allowing things that would allow others to, put a stop to their dreams. You're not allowing that to affect, the way that you want your life to go. You're not letting it affect your dreams. And the fact that you were able to accomplish what it is that you wanted to accomplish while having a baby and raising a baby, like, it takes a lot to raise a baby. It takes
Yeah,
a lot, and you're still pushing through it, like, and accomplishing everything. Like, that's literally a good accomplishment, a huge accomplishment.
goals.
Yeah, definitely celebrate yourself, and ever make people feel don't ever let don't ever let people make you feel like you failed because you had a kid during, your school, your
Yeah,
education process. Like, you still did it. You still pushed through and you got your degree, and
you get it. You're up there with the top percent of the world now. So congrats to you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't want to cover. Woo. I still can't believe about crumble cookie. That shit still got me heated, honestly, though.
Oh my god. It's just way too sweet. I don't remember which one I had, but it was so disgusting. So disgusting. It literally felt like I was biting into a blob of sugar, of like soft, like I don't know, soft sugar.
It's so good though. Also, like,
And don't get me wrong, I love me my sugar. Like I always have my freaking Red Bulls at least once every day.
yeah, crazy for that. I just think too, like I don't get it every week. There are people who literally get that flavors every single week. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we're about to get here. It's graduation week. You know, congrats to everybody graduating, furthering your education. What do you guys want to do, guys? Congrats to you guys.
Sorry. If you
You're good.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so if you're graduating high school and you feel the pressure because you don't know, because a lot of us, like, we didn't know what our major was going to be. We didn't know what we wanted to do. Like,
Yeah.
you're still young. Like, don't feel bad for not having all the answers yet. And don't feel bad if you decide that you don't want to go into college right after high school.
Yeah.
But, you know, education is key. Opportunities are always available. Like, more opportunities are typically available for those that do have an education and degrees. But don't feel bad. Don't let people make you feel bad. Go and further your education either, because like he mentioned, there's multiple different opportunities available where you can make a great earning without, you know, having degrees.
Yeah. Also, too, if you're in a major at first, you like it, then halfway through you don't like it, don't be afraid to change. I changed my major like 3 times. Don't be afraid to change it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, ultimately, you're doing your life, you're living your life for you. You shouldn't let what other people say get to you.
And the thing is, too, I hear this a lot. Don't chase the money. Honestly, see yourself what you want to be doing the rest of your life. Like, okay, do I want to be in this career the rest of my life, or do I want to be in a job I hate, making lots of money the rest of my life? I get it. Money makes the world go round. Everybody needs money, but would you rather be making a lot of money, miserable, sad, depressed every day, or making a little less, but you're actually happy, enjoying what you're doing?
Yeah, I know a lot of successful people that literally make a lot of money and they're miserable with their lives. They're miserable showing up to work every day. So honestly, I just feel like doing whatever it is that you love is, you know, worth it. Whether you're making the same amount or making a little less as the people that, you know, you're comparing yourself to, and comparing yourself to like the way that they're living and like what they have. As long as you're happy, like that's all that should matter. Because yeah,
that's all that matters. It's your life, how you feel. You want to work a blue collar every day? That's fine. I do. I enjoy it. I love what I do at my job. It's fun. I enjoy it. Obviously, I want to get to a level where I can retire my mom and like make a lot of money. I'm gonna get there. Take a little time, but I enjoy what I do right now.
Yeah, and for me, I dropped out of college. I went to college, but I dropped out. You know, personal things happened in life, and I had to drop out. But then I attended a private college, which was beauty school, and I graduated from there. I got my certificate from there, and I got my state board license. And I'm, you know, a small business owner, and I do lash extensions. And that might not seem, you know, like something big for others, or it might not seem like some people may not see it as success, but I do, because I like what I do. I like that I am able to make my clients feel confident in themselves after I complete, you know, their set. They feel, you just see the spark in their eye. You just see the confidence, you know, being boosted, and then seeing the confidence in their selfies that they take and stuff like that. And that's success for me. Like, I feel very accomplished and very much happy with every single set that I do.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Like, we enjoy what we love, working in our certain fields. Hopefully you guys can feel the same way about that in you guys' fields.
Yeah.
I got
but yeah.
out of here. Make sure you guys tuning in episode 3. Episode 4 will come out a lot sooner than this one.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, have a good one. Bye, guys.